Yo, I'm here.
Okay, we
All
are,
right, we're all here. And we're
Live
live on
stream.
YouTube.
okay. And it is 5:03 PM. Today is November 20th, and I will call this meeting to order. We don't have any guests here right now, but we will do roll call. Brittany Barreras here. Lisa Krebs here. Jessica Montoya is not going to make it tonight. Mary Beth Libby.
Here.
Thank you, and Melissa Ontiveros. Thank you. All right, we do have a quorum. We're gonna move over to public comment, and since we have the YouTube, I think public comment is put in the chat. You know, if sorry, I don't want to get in front of the camera. Okay. Should I
You
like
can
type
type
it in
and
there?
say, are there any comments?
Yeah.
How about that?
But I don't want to be I don't want this. I got told last night to sit in front of the computer, so.
Oh, okay.
It actually says that it's
It
just
just
us
us?
on there, yeah.
I think that's it.
I think we'll, I mean, we'll be able to open it back up if,
Yeah.
we'll keep an eye on it, to see if anybody else joins the live stream. It looks like we're still the only ones, so we will move on. We'll actually move on to, Baylor's, director's report. Let me go, grab Baylor, she's in the other room, and then, we can get this report.
Okay.
How are you?
Are you okay?
Me, I'm fine. Are we going into closed or?
No, she went to get Baylor to do, he walked out for a minute and she went to get him so he can present his report. And then he's gonna be in the other room while we go through the rest of it until we do the closed session.
Okay. Why is he gonna be in another room? Oh, he's cleaning up?
He's cleaning up, yes.
Okay, I don't blame him. Or say, just do everything.
Yes.
Okay, all right,
Okay, I located him, and he is on his way to
He's
do
on
his
his way.
report. And we do have
Again,
a guest here as well.
that is Christopher Jones.
Yes.
Is he just?
Okay, it looks like,
Someone else
Sonia
joined.
Vigil, you can go ahead and, type your public comment into the chat.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, that's okay, and it looks like, we do have somebody that's about to give public comments, so we'll just give us a couple of seconds on that, or a couple of minutes on that. Really.
Yes. We asked, Brittany asked her to type it in.
Great.
So we can read it.
Oh, because it's not,
Right.
possible to do, yeah.
Can't speak.
Is Melissa here? No, she's not.
Yes,
Yes,
Melissa's
she's
on
on
that, yeah.
Hey, Melissa.
Okay, two.
I mean, how long do we wait?
Make sure that there's not something else. So this is talk.
Maybe she can't hear us.
Okay, there we go. Okay, do I read it out loud? Is that
Yeah,
okay?
read it.
Okay, so I'll read the public comment. It says, at the November 1st, 2024 Governing Council meeting, there was no indication that a job would be posted for an interim administrator. What happened between 11/1/24 and today to initiate today's interviews? And I believe that public comment is just a comment. So even though there are questions there, yeah, we
have to answer.
well, I don't think that, that's the way the public comment works, unfortunately, but anyway, yeah, I think is that your understanding, Wheeler, of Robert's rules?
I understand.
Yeah, that's my understanding as well.
Okay.
Okay,
We acknowledge it and report it.
thank you, and then are there any other, public comments? Oh, there was a decision, when was there, oh, these are all questions. When was a decision made to posted the
The
job?
job.
Where was the job posted? And will SVP have a full-time business manager this year? And if that's all the public comment, we will move on to your report, Baylor. Thank you.
I did make copies,
Yep, it's right here. Thank you.
and I can
Yeah.
email it to you all.
It was attached to an email too, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
looked
was,
at it already.
What I tried to do is just present the mission-specific goals proposed. Option 1, option 2, and option 3. Option 1 is keeping the current one, which is focused on qualities for success. It was a broad general one. You guys have heard me talk about it. It's a little bit too general and too vague. So there was a survey for the staff and the governing council to look at another option 2 or an option 3. Option 2 is narrowing it down to grit, measuring that, student assessment. Option 3 is narrowing it down to grit, but staff assessment. I would pick one, but that doesn't mean you can't administer it to students as well. And in the end, it's, I recommend option 3 or 2, either one. It's a little bit more.
Is 3 this one that's labeled 1?
Yes, I'm sorry, yes.
Okay.
You're right. It's labeled 1. 3 was accidentally labeled 1 at the bottom.
And that's the same little questionnaire kind of deal, but the staff does it instead of the
Yes.
students training
Yes,
themselves,
at least
correct?
officially the staff do, but doesn't mean you can't have the students do
They
it.
can have input too.
Yeah, and this is just a draft. It could be manipulated any other way during, contract negotiations. It can even be even more simplified, I suggest, even more, something more simplified for folks. And, yeah, it's just there. And the contract is between the PC and the building.
Right.
So in the end, faculties, administrators, input taken. And, this is, it seemed to be the most popular for staff. Option 3.
Option 3 was the most popular for Nancy.
It was, yes.
Okay. And can you read it again, or
Sure.
just describe it again, or whatever you just
It's
did? Sorry.
staff rate students. Average composite score across all grades on the teacher-administered grit scale for children/teens for each student by the end of the year will be between 16-23.3 points. And there is a draft grit scale that you can click on that you can fill out for each of your students. And that point system could probably be even more simplified. Because from the stranger's vantage point, what does 16 to 23.3 mean? And I broke it down like, well, that means that's standard or is average. Anything higher than that would be great. But that would be the mean standard level.
Okay, thank you.
Sure. And then on the next page, I really just wanted to present who voted. Really, those ones who are implementing the mission-specific goal, which the school has to have.
We didn't get any feedback from any parents at all?
No. And it's not uncommon because they're like, well, what's a mission-specific goal? But yes, I just said my child.
Just like the school.
Yes, just like the school. Surprisingly, the old mission-specific goal was also popular, but not the most reading. And I
That
did,
was the one they said was too big, right?
yes, but it is the one that's most popular. Not most popular. It was still pretty popular, but not the most. So the question is, what is the governing council's role? I mean, again, my suggestion is to maybe sit on, work on, get your thoughts on, maybe try out, survey yourself, and see how easy or functional it is. You can do that kind of information you can actually act on, and so forth.
Okay.
And I would say to finalize something, a final draft by the end of January. That way it's ready to go. Say, hey, PC, this is what we're gonna put in.
Yeah, sounds good too.
The second thing
The timeline.
the second thing I wanted to talk about was just, we talked about it a little bit already, is a condition on the academic piece, but on the math piece. And we actually just laid out action steps. Not just, hey, you'll improve math by matching the state average or exceeding it. But here are actually the steps that are included that you would need to take to hopefully improve that performance.
Yeah.
And what's the GC's role with this condition? I would say to always request any updates from myself, the administrator. We administer a short cycle assessment 3 times a year. And hey, how are you doing in math? Are we hitting the average norm for that assessment? Because that's going to tell us whether we're going to hit the average scores for the state potentially when it comes to the state assessment. I'm going to end it right there. So it's really focused around the contract piece with 2 pieces. mission specific. And again, the mission specific, why are we even revising this? Because it was only met once out of 4 years.
Mhm.
Which, you know, if the school's dual creating,
Yeah,
how
look
come we
at
didn't
that,
make
yeah.
it all 4 years?
That's our plan, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Thank you, Bailey.
So, thanks. Does anybody have any questions on it?
No, I think so. So just to clarify, we'll need to make a decision end of January.
It's a
probably.
target date instead of, nothing's worse than being in a contract negotiations and, well, we actually don't know what we're gonna do. Like,
Right.
Have at least some
Yeah. But
final.
also, we don't need another thing that the governing council has control over to be like a ding, right?
Right.
Yeah. No. Thank you. And then, did you have anything else to add?
Nope, that's
Great.
it.
Thank you, Bailey. All right, and everybody, we have the agenda here, but everybody else got the agenda sent to your emails. Can I get a motion to consider approving, or can I get a motion to approve today's agenda, please?
I move that we consider and approve today's agenda.
I'll second.
Oh, thank you, Mary Beth. All those in favor, say aye.
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 Great. Any nays? Seeing none, thank you. All right. And then if I could get a motion for approval of the minutes from last month's meeting and also the special meeting. And those were also emailed to us as well.
I move that we approve the minutes from last month's regularly scheduled meeting and the special meeting.
I'll second.
Thank you again, Mary Beth. All those in favor, say aye.
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 And any nays? Seeing none? Move on there, approval. Okay, and then we're gonna move on to number 6, which is action items. Let's see. Oops, sorry. I'm reading there. Instead of. Okay, so the first one here is for the awning, the awning installation for $35,000, and that did get sent to our emails.
I move that we consider approval of the outdoor awning installation up to $35,000.
And I will second that. I'm sorry, we'll do a roll call vote. I'm sorry, I think I forgot that on your notes. Brittany Baradas, yes. Lisa Krebs,
Yes.
Mary Beth
Yes.
Liddy. Oh,
Yes.
thank you. Melissa Ontiveros?
Yes.
Okay, great. All those in favor say aye.
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 Any nays? Okay. 4. Okay, and then for the facilities master plan, if I can get a motion to approve the facilities master plan up to the amount of, again, $35,000.
I move to approve the facilities master plan up to $35,000.
And I will
I'll
say,
second.
oh, you're fast, Mary Beth, thank you.
I know, well, I have nothing else to look at.
We'll do a roll call vote. Brittany Baradas, yes. Lisa Krebs,
Yes.
Mary Beth Libby,
Yes.
and Melissa Ontiveros.
Yeah.
All those in favor say aye.
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 Nays? Seeing none, that's approved with 4 votes. Okay, and then we're, right here on the agenda, it does say consider approval of revised financial policies and procedures. We're gonna table that.
What about the additional banks on there?
So just 6.3, that's what we're tabling.
Oh, okay.
We're tabling 6.3.
Yes, let's table that. Do we have to move and second on that to table?
Yes.
I move that we table item 6.3 and consider the approval of revised financial policies at a later date.
I will second that. I will do a roll call. Brittany Baradas, yes. Lisa Krebs,
Yes.
Mary Beth Libby,
Yes.
and Melissa Ontiveros.
Yeah.
All those in favor say aye.
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 Nays? Seeing none. That is moved to table with 4 votes. And moving on to 6.4, which is consider approval to add additional bank signers, or signer and or signers.
Yeah, we have some bank signers, but we really don't want like, anybody, I don't think in the business office to be additional bank signers. So we have a couple of folks, Anissa Gallegos, who's up in front, and, Abe Falco, who's a teacher, he was here once before he came back, who have said, yeah, absolutely, we'll be okay with, being second bank signers.
All right. I'm good with that.
So are we,
We
it's
approve
gonna
them
be
now?
both of them?
Well, they're like backup.
Backups?
Yes, especially if it goes to a certain threshold.
And, will you say both of their first and last names one more time, Bailey?
It's Ibrahim Falco and, Anissa Gallegos. They just happen to be on campus regularly, which
Right.
is a good thing.
Yes. So they would be available.
Because this would be in the instance where, one of our regular bank centers, like, is not regular. but-
Well, I'm a regular bank signer, but there's a threshold, say
Right.
$6,000.
It takes one, then it takes extra. Two
Gotcha.
people, right?
Okay. Well, then I would move to approve, Abraham Falco and, Anissa Gallegos, as additional bank signers.
A second?
Thank you. We'll do a roll call vote. Brittany Badanas, yes. Lisa Krebs,
Yes.
Mary Beth Libby,
Yes.
and Melissa Ontiveros.
Yeah.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Nays? Seeing none, those additional bank signers are approved with 4 votes. All right, and then, if I can get a motion to approve, the financial statements from September and October, that we went over during the, finance meeting.
I move that we approve the financial statements for September and for October.
I will
One
second.
second.
Okay, thank you, Mary Beth. We'll do and there was no like discrepancies or anything like that, just to let everybody know. Everything was good on them. We'll do a roll call vote, sorry about that. Brittany Badanas, yes. Lisa Krebs,
Yes.
Mary Beth Libby,
Yes.
and Melissa Ontiveros.
Yeah.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Nays? Seeing none, that gets approved with 4 votes. And we didn't have any bars, that need approval, so, we can skip over that one. And then, let's see,
Don't need to read them.
yes, please.
I move that we consider approval to enter into closed session as permitted by the Open Meetings Act, Section 10-15-1, H2, to discuss limited personnel matters, specifically to interview interim administrators.
Okay, I will second that. Let's see, we'll do a roll call vote. Brittany Badanas, yes. Lisa Krebs,
Yes.
Mary Beth Libby,
Yes.
Melissa Ontiveros.
Yeah.
Great, thank you. All those in favor say aye.
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 Nays? Great, seeing none, that gets approved with 4 votes. We will go into,
We'll go to our
Yeah,
place,
yeah.
wherever it is we're going.
place to do this.
Yes, I'll carry her. I'll carry her. I'm bringing you along, Mary Beth.
Okay.
Let's see, where is that?
Is he upstairs?
It is upstairs, let me show you.
to go home. Yeah. Yes, and then the last one here. Bye. Bye. Love you. We're going to Agatha. We have dinner with Yeah. Let's go on speaker. Let's go on speaker. You have something, I got your back. No, I always mind. I just think we're gonna make this.
It's kind of twisty and dirty. Okay, we're back.
Okay, are you gonna read the?
Oh, we still have a, yeah, I'll read it. Get it up, have it ready.
All right, guys, we're gonna,
I move that we reconvene and consider approval of the following statement. The matters discussed in the closed meeting were limited only to those specified in the motion to enter into the closed meeting. I move that.
I will second that. We'll do a roll call vote. Brittany Barreras, yes. Lisa Krebs,
Yes?
Mary Beth Libby,
Yes.
and I'm not sure, is Melissa Ontiveros? Okay, great.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, great. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Nays? Seeing none,
Nay.
it passes with a vote of 4.
And I would move that we table the consideration of approval to offer a contract to the selected interim administrator until a later date.
I will second that, and no specific date?
I don't have a specific.
Either do I. Okay, great. Roll call vote. Brittany Barreras, yes. Lisa Krebs,
Yes.
Mary Beth Libby,
Yes.
Melissa Ontiveros?
Yeah.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
I,
Nays? Seeing none, that gets tabled with a vote of 4. Okay, we'll do an update really quickly on our trainings. Is there anybody who has outstanding trainings that need to be done?
I do. I think it's just 5 hours, but it's not what it shows on the tally. So I'm going to email that.
We just talked about that one, so you'll reach out to
Melissa
her
Brown.
and then let me know,
Yes.
whatever the hours amount is.
Right.
and
And
I hope she gives you more information than she gave me.
Okay. Well, I didn't get a response from the
Well,
first
she never
person.
explained the discrepancy I had after the conference, so.
Oh, well, I haven't said
I don't know
anything.
what the hell's going on.
Mary Beth, do you have an update, or you're all good?
No, I'm done, I'm done.
Okay, great, thank
But
you
I
so
was
much.
done
Melissa?
5 units before.
Great. Okay, yeah, no problem. If you could look at that and see like what the hours is or whatever, and then reach out to me if you need me to. Yeah, let's look at it.
Melissa has told me I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we're not talking to you, Mary Beth. We're on to
Oh, I'm
Melissa.
sorry, I'm sorry.
Melissa Ontiveros, not Melissa Brown. Melissa, our government
I'm
council member.
sorry.
That's okay. I'm sorry, Melissa. Say that one more time. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I will, yeah, let's look at it. I think I got 20 hours, but it's saying I need 10 more. But I can probably just shoot that out tonight to Ross, like, he's doing his board stuff, so I can do this training.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds like a lot though. But so if you want.
That would be last one.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you, Mary Beth, and Melissa for that, and then Lisa as well. Just, let me know if anything changes on those. Our next meeting, sorry, I didn't look at the calendar, will be
18th.
the 18th. Okay, so we've got December 18th. Does that work for everybody? I know that, December's, everybody's good for it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, great. So it works for me as well, so that would be,
I have it on my.
and it would be at, it says here 6 p.m. Oh, no, I'm sorry. So that would be at 5 p.m. for our regular meeting, and then our finance committee changed from 4:30 to 4 o'clock.
Okay.
So finance will meet at 4, regular meeting at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
All right, the time is 6:06, and I call this meeting adjourned.
Adjourned.
Yay. Thank you, Brittany.
You're very welcome. Thank you, Melissa. We'll talk soon, okay? Just keep me updated on if you need anything.
All right, thanks, Maria.
Let's get together.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay.
Talk soon.
That's confusing when two people on speaker.